Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back. In today's video, we're taking a deeper dive into the Pokemon TCG expansion Ascended Heroes by opening its Elite Trainer box. Really excited to see what we get inside here. Have to say, the artwork on the front of the packaging here, amazing. Really cool stuff. Really love the color scheme they've gone with as well. I think the yellow with the blue turquoise outline, very eye-catching. Hopefully that'll translate through to the sleeves, dice, interior box, etc. It really well. So looking forward to seeing what we get there, and just hoping for some cool cards as well to really kickstart us into this new expansion. So let's dive in and see what we get inside the box. Definitely a lot of awesome stuff inside this Elite Trainer box. First off, though, want to highlight the artwork and how it translates through to the box from the packaging. And I think they've done an awesome job here. Really cool artwork and color scheme. So super happy with that. These boxes are always useful for storing cards and other TCG paraphernalia. So a great addition to our collection. And, if we keep this out on a shelf, a great display piece as well. So super happy with the box there. Now, lots of great stuff to cover from inside the Elite Trainer box. First up, we have the dice here. Like the purple pink, I think the transparent green with the purple dots there, super cool for the transparent die. All of these colors, they do show up in the box artwork. Little disappointed they didn't lean into the yellow and turquoise blue a bit more, but I think these look great. Always happy to add more dice to our collection from the various Pokemon products. So really happy with those. We've got a really nice stack of energy cards. Always useful to have more energy, just makes it easier when you're building out different decks. So happy with that. Then we've got the featured promo card for this particular expansion, the Full Art Ends Zekrom. Really amazing artwork on here. Super happy to add this to the collection. A great looking card. Always nice to get all the different featured promo cards from a given expansion, and this is definitely a very eye-catching one. So super happy with that. I think they've done an excellent job picking that one out, and the artwork on there, like I said, really cool. We've got some great card dividers. Great use of the artwork from the front of the packaging and the box there. So super happy with those. We've got the Elite Trainer Guide. We will take more of a look at that in just a few moments. Always a big fan of these player guides. I think they're a great way to, sort of learn the ropes of a new expansion, see what to keep an eye out for in terms of cards and strategies. So, like I said, we'll take a deeper look at that in a moment, but really happy with that. Then we've got a great coin featuring the Dragonite art from the front of the box work there. Always a big fan of these collector coins. I think they're an awesome extra way to sort of showcase the artwork of the Pokemon TCG. This is a great looking one and will be a cool addition to our collection of those coins. And then we've got some great sleeves. Always useful to have more sleeves. Now, the Elite Trainer box comes with 9 booster packs from the Ascended Heroes expansion. A great way to sort of supercharge our journey into this particular expansion. And really happy with what we managed to get. I think this is a great looking expansion, and we've managed to really solidify our collection from this expansion with some cool cards here. So let's take a look at what we managed to get. First up here, great Mega Lucario EX. Awesome artwork. Awesome to get a Mega EX here in the initial booster packs. Perhaps even cooler than the Mega Lucario EX, we've got a full art Score Bunny. Really awesome artwork on there. Super happy that we were able to get this so early in the expansion. I think it looks really, really cool. Then we've got Ethan's Magcargo. We have Spectrier, Lunatone, a full art Glass Trumpet. Always nice when we can pick up extra full art cards. We've got Larry's Star Raptor. Then we've got another EX card. It's Lily's Clefairy EX. Really nice to be able to get another EX here. And then we've got an awesome looking Tapu Koko. Really cool artwork on there. Nice to be able to pick that up as well. So, overall here, we managed to get an EX card, a couple of full art cards with the Glass Trumpet and the Score Bunny, and then a Mega EX card as well with the Mega Lucario EX. So, all of those really cool, on top of the fact that we've got the Ends Zekrom full art card as well. It's a pretty solid start, pretty happy with that. Like I said, anytime you can be picking up full art cards in addition to a couple of EXs, and in this case, a Mega EX as well as a regular EX, pretty happy with where that puts us. Now, let's take a closer look at the player's guide for this expansion. Now, as I mentioned, I'm a big fan of these player's guides. I think an awesome way to really understand and learn lots of cool stuff about a new TCG expansion. Great artwork in here as well. You can see first up, we've got some info on what's new in this particular expansion and things to keep an eye out for. Great showcase as well for a number of the really cool cards that we will be chasing in this given expansion. And there's a lot of amazing cards here. Super excited to see what we'll be able to pick up. And, I think, it's really definitely a lot of amazing artwork. Really love this particular style of art here. Kind of Japanese anime, I guess is what it would be equated to, but really, really cool work. But, nice to see as we go through here all the different cards that we should be on the lookout for, different strategies to consider. And this expansion features more trainer Pokemon, a cool concept, I think, to tie specific trainers to some of the Pokemon cards. Really cool. And, I think it's also a good vehicle for learning some initial strategies to consider. It's not that these combinations of cards or strategies will necessarily become, sort of core must-win, must-use parts of the meta for the TCG, but it gives you sort of an interesting way to kind of start exploring the cards in the expansion to see what might work, what might integrate well with other decks you've been playing, what new ideas might be out there for, building decks from the ground up. So, I just really appreciated a great way to get a feel for what is or what could be possible with a new expansion. And then we've got I think we missed a page there. So, just lots of great information packed in here. And like I said, also an awesome way just to scope out all the cards that you might want to try to track down over the course of this expansion. Great summaries here of abilities that some of the expansion Pokemon have. Very useful information. We won't dwell too long on any of these, but I want to highlight the last section of the guide as well. This is the visual card list for the expansion. Another great portion of the player's guide, a great way to go through, see, like I said, the cards that you want to focus on trying to collect, a good way to see how you're progressing through the expansion with the cards you already have versus what is available over the entire expansion. So really cool. These early pages, lots of nice stuff through here. But I also really like getting to the end part of the visual card list where we can start to see some of the super rare cards that, obviously much harder to track down, but would be extra cool if we were able to, find them in booster packs, general boxes, etc. for this expansion. Almost, I think, to the back part of the checklist. Lots of great cards, lots of great artwork here. Some really cool full art and just EX cards in general. We've got dark cards here, almost to the really rare stuff. Definitely some nice cards through here. And then you can see we've got trainers and items, etc. Stadium cards. I think we've got, there we go. And you can see we are almost there into the full art cards. Just really, really spectacular to see some of the artwork on these cards. I think they continue to do an amazing job with the artwork on the cards in these new expansions. You can see the Score Bunny there. That Psyduck card looks awesome. The Snorunt looks awesome. Really, really neat stuff. Really good use of different colors across the cards too. That's one thing I noticed when you see them all side by side here. Definitely a lot of different styles and coloring packed in across all of these full art cards. So really, really cool stuff. Definitely gonna need to look into picking up more packs and seeing what we're able to find for this expansion. We get into a bit more of the rare, really awesome artwork here. Some cool Pikachu cards there. Great card with Lily and the Clefairy there. Some awesome artwork down here with the Mega Gengar EX and the Mega Halucha EX. Really cool stuff. I love the angle on the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Lots and lots of awesome stuff here, which is what I've come to expect. But, like I said, it's nice to get a sort of overview of everything that we're chasing in this expansion. Some really nice gold cards here as well. And then at the back here, it highlights what promo cards are available across the expansion. We saw the Ends Zekrom here in the Elite Trainer box. Definitely going to be on the lookout for these poster collections here. And then we've got the Ascended Hero boxes, which are out a little bit later, I believe. So lots of great stuff here. And, really happy overall with what we managed to get inside the Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer box. Lots of cool stuff here, and definitely a good jumping off point for going really deep into all the amazing stuff available with the Ascended Heroes expansion. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.